Okay, so in an attempt to save you a whole lot of money this winter, I'm going to share with you my one tip that has helped me buy a lot of high quality name brand clothing at a heavily discounted price. Now this has saved me tons of cash over the years, and hopefully it'll do the same for you. So stay tuned, you can thank me later. What is up, people? It's your boy Ness here, coming at you with yet another video drop. And like I said in the intro, we're going to be looking at how to save you guys a whole lot of cash when you're shopping for your clothing. Now I know that shopping on a budget can be a very big problem because there's so much to buy but very little to buy it with, right? So having said that, I'm going to share with you how I go about my shopping to buy all these high quality clothes, but at the same time without breaking the bank. Now the way that I do this is via online shopping. Now before you click off the video, all right, hear me out, Jack. Before you click off this video, I know you're skeptical about online shopping. I myself used to be a skeptic as well, but you know what I say on this channel? Do not knock it until you try it. So sometime last year during winter, I decided to buy my first online piece, which was an overcoat that I bought via this website called ASOS. I'll put it up on the screen so that you can see it. Now, what actually got me into buying online was the fact that I was on a budget, right? And I had so many winter clothing pieces to buy and not enough money to buy them with. So for example, there's this overcoat piece that I have here from ASOS. You've seen me post it on my Instagram, which by the way, if you're not on my Instagram, hit up my Instagram, right? This piece here cost me about 700 Rand in total, shipping and everything. It was going for around $30 US, if I'm not mistaken, and they shipped this to me in less than a week. And just so you know, ASOS is not sponsoring this video. None of the websites I'm going to talk about in this video are sponsoring me, and this is just my opinion and how I go about my day to day. So this piece, like I said, cost me about $600 to $700 Rand, right? And this exact same quality piece, you go over to H&M at your nearest mall in South Africa, the same piece, same quality, same material. In H&M, the same jacket was going for 1,800 Rand. A whole 1,800 Rand. I bought this jacket for less than half the price. Now you might be wondering why these jackets are so cheap, right? And this is where the trick comes in, right? You know how a lot of brands go on sale here in South Africa when you get towards the end of a season, right? So when you're getting into summer, winter clothing goes on sale. When you're getting into winter, summer clothing goes on sale, right? So here's the trick. If we are in winter here, it's summer in America and maybe in the UK as well. I'm not sure if that's a fact. You might need to Google that one. But yeah, so when they're having an off season, they're in summer, so all the winter clothing is on sale. Now, since all the winter clothing is on sale, it's going to be 30% off, 40% off, 50% off, 60%, sometimes even 70% off some of their pieces, right? And all you have to do is go online, buy the exact same piece that you can buy here, but buy it over there at 70% off, at 30% of its original price. How crazy is that? Okay, so enough of the chit chat. How about I actually show you these websites and you can see for yourself what exactly I'm talking about. Okay, so the first website we're going to actually look at here is ASOS, right? So as you can see, they cover for men and they also cater for the women, right? And the first thing you're going to notice about ASOS as soon as you get there is already there's a discount code, right? And you're already saving 15% just for being there. Okay, so for ASOS, I want to show you that you see here, it says summer utilities, meaning they're in summer over there, which is good news for you because you're not, you're in winter. So you're gonna buy all your winter clothing off season, but in season, but for you. You get it? I think you get it, right? Okay, so we're gonna go over to men's clothing and we're gonna shop for jackets and coats, right? Because, well, it's winter and who doesn't want some jackets and some coats? And you see the prices are in US dollars. You're gonna need to convert this to rand, which should be around 16, 17 or so. You can do the math. But I just want to show you some of the great pickups that you can get from ASOS. So as you can see, they don't just focus on their clothing alone. They also cater for some other brands like Calvin Klein here, for instance. Pull and Bear, I've never heard of them. Boohoo Men, I know of myself. Polo, Ralph Lauren is there as well. Well, that's a massive asking price for that. But anyway, when I shop on ASOS, I look at their pieces, like the pieces they make themselves. These are the ones that usually say ASOS design. And usually get a lot of crazy sales on these items. You can get some crazy sales on other items like the Adidas too. Look, the original asking price here is $205 US. It's 50% off. You can get this for 102, which is something like what, 1,600 rand, if my math doesn't elude me. But I want to see if I can find the jacket that I bought the last time I was here last year. If not, then something similar. And here we go, here we are. Look at this, ASOS design. This is going for $37, right? Which is roughly about 700 rand before shipping. And if you spend over, is it 1,000 rand, sorry, which is about 100 US, you actually get free shipping. So you buy 2 or 3 different items and you don't have to worry about shipping at all. So this same quality piece that you see here, you would probably have to pay in H&M something of about 1,500 to upwards of maybe 2,000 if you buy from Woolworths, right? And here you only need to pay 700, 800 rand. Like I said, I've bought this item before and the quality is the exact same, so there's no need to worry. Now, if you're not looking to buy from bigger brands, which aren't exactly ASOS, you want to buy something like Hugo Boss, Calvin Klein. I do not stick to ASOS for this. They usually don't have massive sales. What I do, however, go to is a website called Dress In. Now, if you know me, then you'd know that I am somewhat of a fanboy of this brand called Superdry. They make, it's a UK-based brand, and they make American-style clothing with Japanese branding. Yeah, so not everything's going to be in Japanese, of course, but then they have elements of Japanese within their clothing. It's a very high-quality brand, and they are very, very expensive at times. For example, look here. I have this jacket here, you see, very nice colors, a bit of orange in that. This nice sporty jacket, this is the back. I got this about 3, maybe 4 years ago, right? And it's Superdry. I had to buy this for about 3,000 Rand, okay? 3,000 Rand, it's a whole 3,000 Rand. Although this will last me for years to come, and its quality hasn't dropped since then, since my time of purchase as yet. There's no wear and tear, it looks just fine. But you will not always have that kind of money to spend on a particular piece of clothing. And this is where, again, online shopping off-season from these websites is going to help you. We're going to take Superdry as an example. Let's go to the website Dress In. So here we go. This is the website Dress In, and they have male, they cater for the male and the female as well. Here they have a whole bunch of brands. They have Adidas, Nike, Diesel, Vans, Levi. They have a whole bunch, right? My personal favorite when I'm shopping here is Superdry, because buying Superdry from Superdry itself is hella expensive. Now I'm going to give you an example of a piece that I actually own, which is this wind chaser jacket right here. Now, this wind chaser jacket, hella stylish. It has multiple zippers. It has a very street style aesthetic to it. I actually bought this jacket for, if I remember correctly, it was 1,800 Rand in South Africa if you go to the Superdry store itself, right? But right now in the UK, it's on sale, right? Because it's off season. So it's 40% off, and you see the original price here they show is 1,600, right? And since it's 40% off, you're only going to pay 974, right? And I'm sure somewhere I saw a discount code somewhere. I'm not sure where it is, but there's a 20% off discount code on this jacket. After the 40% off that's already there, that's going to make sure that you pay, yes, there's the code. There's the code. Another 20% off, and you're paying about 700 Rand for a jacket that I paid for almost 2,000 Rand. It's crazy, right? Okay, so just to put this into perspective, I went on to another website called Superdry, right, and looked for Superdry clothing. And look at this golf t-shirt. This golf t-shirt is costing you essentially 900 Rand. It's the same brand, Superdry, same brand, 900 Rand for a golf t-shirt, whilst you could be paying instead 700 or so Rand for a winter jacket that should cost you about 2,000 Rand in season. Yes, it's that crazy. So I checked, they are still shipping to South Africa, and they're operating as normal. And that's it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, how about you drop us one of these, a like down below, and how about you comment below on what kind of videos you'd like to see on the channel in the future. And if you really dig this kind of content where I go over different brands and different websites where you can actually buy different pieces, also comment below on the future brands that you'd want me to cover in the future. And if you're new to the channel, or if it's your first time here on the channel, we cover fashion style tips and give fashion advice to help you become more fashionable. So if your style is street, dapper, or even smart casual, you might want to consider subscribing. Otherwise, that's it for me today. I'll see y'all next time. Until then, keep it fashionable. Peace.